everyone, welcome back to Wisdom Not Included. Today we are playing Plight of the Golden Dragon, but wait! It's a new campaign, Campaign 2 TikToker Edition. I'll introduce my lovely new players. Or in fact, I'll let them introduce themselves, so starting from the top left, off you go.
I am Quisicotl Laveau, a high elf, and a rogue extraordinaire.
I am Christian, a human grave cleric, follower of Melakoi. Just here to make sure that you guys don't die too early.
And I am God. Let's do this, okay? Right, I apologize to the chat. I forgot to unmute the Discord noise, so in case you missed it, you got Clayton, a human, half-elf fighter. I know. You got Leilana, who's a wizard of the fairy persuasion. If you missed it, can you introduce yourself again, please, Blip It?
I am Blipper. I'm a drang and a druid, and I'm just here now.
There we go, and then I think that's where I unmuted it. Thank you for that, Prince Games, and welcome. Right, so we shall get into this. So, welcome, adventurers, to Talaria, a small yet great nation where recent war has left it a land of great opportunity for people like you. So how could you say no when you received a summons from the Honourable Primarch Norvin? And the summons read as follows. You will see it in the chat in the Foundry. And the symbol I will put in Discord chatty chat. Okay. Are you all happy with that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Each of you, for reasons only known to yourselves, answer this summons and make your way towards the capital city of Sedisvir as instructed. As you arrive at the city, you are struck with how impressive it is as it rises out of the skyline with a large lake to the west of it. Let me put you in Sedisvir. The city itself is a walled metropolis of fine stone buildings, majestic arches, grand statues of deities all rising up to meet the tallest building in the city, which is the High Britannian. You have no problem entering the city, as the gates at this time of day are open to travellers, with richly adorned guardsmen occasionally stopping people to ask their business in Sedisvir. It's a long climb to the top of the to the top of the hill in the middle of the town, getting to the High Britannian. But as you do, you come up to some large gates which stand closed behind a pair of centaur guards. Let's start from the top. Clayton, what do you do?
I'm supposed to be on the other side of these guards. According to this summons, right?
Yes, because the Hypertanian is beyond this gate.
Move.
Excuse me, says one of the centaur guards.
I said move. My destination is beyond you, and you are barring my way.
The one on the right gives you a sort of confused look, studying you. Says, "Listen, sir, we don't want no trouble, but you do have some kind of summons to be here, right?"
Do you think I would be acting this confident if I didn't?
Can I see the summons by any stretch of the imagination?
I'll pull it out and show it to him.
Oh, all right. That's all we want. That's all we wanted. Thank you. Thank you. You go on. You go in ahead. They open the gate for you.
Walk past him.
And as you do that, can you
Behind the-
describe Clayton for us?
Clayton is a very tall, extremely muscular half-elf. Oddly muscular for being a half-elf. He carries a large, wicked, old-looking sword, great sword on his back that looks too big for him to wield. He's head to toe in black leather and chainmail. He probably reeks of stale booze. He absolutely looks like the kind of villain you see in the shadows at every tavern. Very out of place. And his head is on a swivel.
Okay. Very good. Next, so, Clayton, you head through the gates and through the double doors. Sometime later. Leilana, you approach these gates.
Greetings, nice guards. I have this summons. Could you look at it and tell me where exactly I'm supposed to be going?
Oh, well, first guard confused at the sight of you. The second guard going, "It's a fucking tiny dragonborn now. It's a fucking tiny dragonborn. I told you, they're evolving."
Sir, I am not a dragonborn. These wings are butterfly wings. I'm very much a fairy, thank you. The fact that I'm 3 foot nothing and hovering above the air might be an indication as well.
I see. And the other one says, gives the other one a bombastic side eye. And says, gives you your summons back and says, "Thank you very much. You can head through the gates."
Thank you.
And
She takes the summons and hands it to the tiny fat Tressum that suddenly appears behind her and then puts it in its claws and carries it around.
Awesome. Can you give us a description of Leilana, please?
Of course. She is, as said, exactly 3 feet. She is wearing what appears to be a very, very blue dress, more appropriate for a very warm summer day, but apparently she is willing to suffer to look cute. Her wings are rainbow colored and leave a very, very sparkly trail behind them. If one were to see said trail, one would probably think, is that a unicorn's barf hovering midair? And yeah, she has a very fluffy, very fat Tressum that half the time seems to hover directly behind her, and when it's not hovering directly behind her, is lying around her neck and sleeping.
I'll bring that up for everybody as well. Awesome. So, again, as you go forward through the gates, you're then met by the large double doors into the Hypertanian, and you as well head through those. Blip it! So, you come hopping up to the gates.
This place is big. How guys? What's you doing?
Go on the list. I keep telling you, Wedgius, okay? They're evolving! You tell me that's not some kind of tiny, tiny dragonborn.
I don't think I am.
The guard on the right side looks at you and says, "What's your business at the Hypertanian?"
Oh, I got one of these paper things. Tell me, come here.
He takes the paper from you and says, "Orlo Whitebeard." And kind of narrows his eyes at you. Is that your name?
Oh, I mean, it can be. I typically go by Libbit.
Uh-huh. He studies you. Tell us what he sees when he studies you.
He sees a just under 3 feet tall, red and blue grung. Kind of looks like a strawberry poison dart frog, wearing a mud brown, like dried mud colored cloak. Bits leaves and stuff on it.
I know the cloak is not the up-to-date colour, but... He says, "Alright, I'm not entirely convinced that is your name, but, you know, any trouble, you'll be in trouble, so cause no trouble, take this summons with you." Hands it back.
Thank you.
And then you two head inside. Name I can't pronounce, heads up to the gate.
I don't say anything. I get out the summons and go to walk past.
You just hold out the summons.
Yep.
One of the guard grabs it and goes, well, good morning to you too, madam. You go through, can you describe this lady who just brazenly walked by the guards?
She is a very slender, well, a very typical looking rogue, to be honest with you. A scarf covering her face. Normally, she brings down while in relaxed situations. So, revealing my face, handing over the summons and walking past. And then, yeah, just not really there to mess about.
Okay, you also head in. At last, Christian, you and your friends arrive at the gate.
Yeah, I got this thing saying I was supposed to come here and stop what I was doing.
He looks a bit young, Wedgius, doesn't he?
A little bit, but I carry my own.
Are these your
Everybody else
parents?
is like
Are these your parents? Because this ain't making no sense. That one's green.
No, these are two that I've been tasked with keeping alive.
Oh, I see. All right. Takes a summons from you. Has a quick look. Yeah, this seems in order. Yeah, I go. All three of you, right? Okay. Right. Have a good one. You should have a problem keeping them alive in there. It's very chill. Although, and one of them, the one on the left, interjects, going, "Swear to God, though, there's two like miniature dragonborn in there."
I will be sure to avoid those two.
Okay. Can you describe Christian for us as you head into the lobby of the Hypertanian?
Yeah, so he's average height. He's about 5'7". Short hair. He wears these brown leather, almost like priest-like robes. On the back of it, he's got the sigil of Melikoi, which is like a staff with a moon around it encompassed, and then a sun on it. And carries with him a mace and a nice big book of prayers.
Nice. Okay. Very good. So, you all enter into the lobby of the High Britannian, which I have a scene for. So, as you enter, individually, or if you happen to be traveling in a group, you come into this reception hall filled with high arches, many windows, a desk at the far end. It's very busy in here. You are immediately struck with the fact that it is very busy in this room, filled with all varieties of folks. Some in pairs or small groups. Further guards stand at another set of double doors, and many of the individuals seem heavily armed, some with no weapons to speak of at all, some carrying eccentric-looking gadgets. There's, yeah. No, that was for the other one. Okay. DM's notes are crazy. Yeah, so you also see all the characters previously described. As well as a very angry-looking dwarf in one corner. Clayton! You recognize the angry-looking dwarf in the corner. Who is...
Who do I recognize it?
You
Who is it?
recognize... Open your NPC folder, Charlie. There we go. You recognize this dwarven fellow as a man named Theron. And last you saw him, you were playing cards with him.
Yeah, he's a dirty ass cheat.
And you also see, very strangely, hold on. A humanoid female who appears to be wearing tabaxi ears on her head. And that's probably the weirdest things you guys notice in there. All of you who were in there before Christian, you will see Christian walk in, as well as... See, having NPCs in alphabetical order is great until you forget their names. There we go. See him walk in with a rather somber-looking half-orc gentleman. As well as... No. There we go. An armor-clad... No, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna throw something out the window. View character. There we go. An armor-clad female lady as well. Okay. Do any of you do anything as of now?
Am I able to see
I think
the frog?
Blip it, are you hiding or are you quite in plain sight?
I'm just chilling, looking around, seeing all the people.
I would say you would notice a red and blue grung. He would stand out as an unusual creature in this room.
I'll make my way over towards him and excuse me, I've been told that there are small dragonborns around. I'm assuming probably just a little bit taller than you. Have you seen them?
I don't know. I've been hearing that, but I don't see any.
Keep your lookout. They're vile creatures.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen one, but I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Lana isn't doing anything. Her Tressum, however, is flying over to the frog and betting at the edge of the cloak.
Hi. Who are you?
The Tressum looks up, looks at Lana, looks back, starts petting at the cloak again. Excuse me, she gets distracted by things that flutter, which causes fun conundrums with my wings at times. I can hold her in my arms, but that usually only lasts for about 2 minutes before she breaks free. Just give her about 2 to 3 minutes and then she'll get bored and lie back down again.
Okay. Doesn't bother me none.
As you
I'm
guys
going to look.
go on, sorry.
I'm going to look around and see if there's anyone that I recognise. Anything from previous works.
You do see who you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, when you did that mission, you don't know if he saw you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it close to my chest and just. Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are doing whatever it is you're doing, while you're standing waiting with all these other people in this lobby, the other double doors will open wide and in will walk 2 men. I keep clicking on the wrong things. There we go. First is an older human gentleman. Character outlook. Comes in with a gold breastplate. Slight limp to him. He walks in and moves to stand in front of the desk. He is closely followed by a darker-skinned Shader Kai elf, who's dressed in much finery with ice-white hair. The Shader Kai steps forward and beckons the room's attention. Thank you all so much for attending. All present have been summoned by Primarch Norvan, as Talaria is in great need of individuals to represent them in a delicate task. Times since the plight have been easy. Heroes are now only a memory sung by the bards in the taverns and the people have become soft. For this task, we require you. For you must prove yourselves worthy examples of the strength, honor, and wisdom Talaria represents. To that end, you must complete a task for our country. Those who succeed will move on to the next stage of our consideration. I introduce to you Stratigo Severe, who will break you into teams and allow you to choose which task you will undergo. He then gestures towards the human male in the room, who will then begin breaking up or putting groups of people together.
While they're doing that, Clayton is going to approach the young man who looks like he's like 17.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go over to the kid and the frog. And I'm going to look at the young man and be like, You should leave. What possible reason would you want to throw away your life on some royal debacle like this? I don't know who conned you into this, kid, but save yourself the anguish. Go home. Find a nice bride. Settle down. Have a good life. I'm gonna look at the frog and be like, yeah, you should probably leave too. You're a frog.
Okay, buddy.
I'm just saying. Basically, being teamed up with you two would be a death wish.
And as
And
you
you're
say that,
essentially-
Avir points at the three of you and goes, yeah, you three stick together.
Son of a bitch.
Is that a fairy? You go with them.
Lana just does a little wave.
And,
We'll take her, too. We'll take her. I'm going to point right at the nearest formidable looking person, and that would be the one that was eye fucking me.
alright.
We'll take her.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you.
I'm just looking at like this at the entire party. I need a drink.
Don't worry. I'll do my absolute best to make sure you don't die dishonorably.
If I die dishonorably,
Christian,
I'm doing it.
as all this is going on, Kira and Hodgedak, who have travelled with you, will respectfully be like, okay, well, look after yourself, Christian, and they'll give you a pat on the shoulder and go off to where they get sent to with their group. They appear to have been put with Thoran and the crazy-looking lady with the cat ears.
That's your friend, Kira? Clara?
Oh, you also, oh yeah, Clayton would have, we talked about this. Clayton would have seen this one as well. Wonder if anyone else. You may as, if Christian, are you the type who would have visited fighting pits in Pandemonium?
More than likely.
You recognize the cat-eared human woman. You know her name to be Clara in the Dark.
It would have been nice to get that pit fighter.
She definitely can hold her own, but I don't think she'd tolerate the lip from the green one.
She doesn't tolerate the lip from anyone. She'd add your ears happily on top of the head just as quickly as those tabaxis. She's poison. We really should have had her. That'd been great. Can you guys do anything useful?
Lana flies a little closer and just says a single word. Fireball.
Airball? Fireball. Gotcha.
Insert meme
Right,
if
I'm
it
gonna-
doesn't do copyright.
Can I take something of his and then give it back to him?
Yeah.
So I'll take something off Clayton and hand it back, and just this is what I do.
I mean, you can try and do a sleight of hand check just to make sure if you can. You should be able to.
Let me jump in
And
this.
see if your godlike rolling skills continue in game.
I used all the good luck earlier, I promise you.
Or your test rolls. Oh, but still, yeah. So, you pull 5 gold pieces off Clayton.
Then I hand them back and just say, this is exactly what I do.
If you do it again, I'm going to show you what I do. Hands to
Em-
ourselves. You're carrying a book. You're a wizard?
A cleric.
Well, if there's two things I love in this world, it's clerics and patrolmen.
The look in your eye has me confused. What kind of love?
Who doesn't love a holy man on hand at all times, especially when sinners are abound? What about you, Frog? You have any
I just think
skills
this whole
besides looking?
thing is super cute. You making friends? It's not to see. Alright. Super cute.
They're not
Anyways, what
friends.
was your question?
Do you have any other skills besides aggravation?
I mean, we sure got a lot.
I just start
All right,
twirling
fuck
my
it,
staff.
I vote the frog as the party leader. If anything, we'll have the element of surprise.
Okay. As you guys are discussing this, you will hear the human male stand up in front of the desk again and clap his hands. Okay, everyone. Right. My name is Stratigo Severe. Now you're in teams. Please observe this notice board to my right. I can see that I've managed to split you into a decent 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. Wait, 1, 2, wait, 1, 2. Yeah, a decent 4 teams. So each team take a notice. Come and register with me at the desk. Do your task. Come back. Are we clear?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay.
Alright, Clayton. You heard the man. You voted me leader, go sign us up and stuff.
We're gonna have to work on your sarcasm skills. What do you guys want to do? Have you ever done wet work before?
I'm
I
right
have
pretty
it.
much all the time.
I used to mop the monastery.
Okay, I'll try to get us something maybe not combat oriented. Huh?
I have a history with the
I'll
Thieves
shoulder
Guild.
my way. Yeah, I bet. I'm gonna pat my pouch. I'm going to rudely shove my way to the front of the bulletin board and see what's on there.
So, I'm going to start dropping them in the... As the spectator, apparently, because it's just easier for me right now. What the fuck?
God, it's just one headache after another. Hey, there we go. No, maybe not.
As you're reading,
Are those the 4 that are up there?
yeah. But as you are reading, Thoran walks up. He reaches for the Emberberg mine one.
You dropped your gold pouch.
Roll.
And as soon as he fucking looks down, I'm gonna snatch whatever he was reaching for.
Roll deception.
He's a gambler.
Roll performance?
Deception?
Did we just lose?
This would be deception. I'm
DMs.
lying to him.
Deception, yeah. He looks you dead in the eye and he goes, Clayton, I know. You cheat at cards. I would know if my coin purse had dropped. And takes the notice off the board. The Emberberg mine notice is gone.
All right.
If I bump into him and
I'm gonna
steal it,
I'm gonna grab the lake.
You're grabbing the lake.
Yeah, it seems less likely for us all to be immediately murdered. Also, I hate talking to townspeople, and the other ones require a lot of questions.
Lana would have flown over everyone's head and is now staring very, very intently at the abomination one.
Oh.
You really want that one, kid? The abomination? Snatch it. If the fairy's in, then the rest of them probably will be.
First of all,
I'll put
I
the
would
other one
love
back.
it because it's interesting arcane-wise. And secondly, just how old do you think I am?
I don't know. I have a hard time with. Well, you know.
Fae races? I'm guessing?
They say
I'm
so.
no longer a kid, I can promise you that. A lady does not reveal her actual age.
I see.
I'm with the fairy.
All right. All right, ancient one. All right. Gather around. I'm going to hand it off to whoever looks interested. Be like, this is our mission. Should be good. Wizards usually have a lot of expensive stuff that are really easy to fence because everybody likes magic. Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about.
Lana just pulls out a notebook and starts jotting down ideas because who knows, maybe this is something interesting she could copy or something.
Yep, we're going after an abomination. Why not? Everybody loves an abomination, right?
Jumping at the deep end.
Go big or go
I
home.
just got one. I just have one condition for people that travel with me. No heroics. I am not interested in having this entire group of people killed because of your misplaced idealism. If there is a very low chance of survival but high chance of posturing, please refrain from diving into the flames. Survival is a beautiful thing. Let's focus on that. I've seen what comes after death. Bad.
I have to agree with the gruff lump over here. He's quite correct.
Okay.
Wow, that really looks like it's almost a deal breaker for at least two of you. Is that what you're here for? Are you heroes? Is that what this is? You're heroes.
I'm here for the money and then I'm out.
I'm a book nerd that likes translating things.
I've met your kind before. Yeah, you're like her, but for knowledge. Okay, don't jump in the flame for knowledge either.
Thank you. These wings are hard to heal.
Flippet's just staring at her. She's not a bug. She's not a bug.
Well, that depends on your definition of a bug. Fairy wings are butterfly wings. So there's that. Or at least in my case.
I
think
wouldn't
it's
tell me
definitely-
that. I really like the flavor of butterflies.
Edible. Edible is the line where we draw bugs. There you go.
Yeah.
She's a person. Stuff that's edible.
Everyone's edible. The question
was-
is if your morality lets you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty open to some stuff.
All right. Yeah, she may be more scary than we thought.
We have a holy man, a frog, and a cannibalistic butterfly.
What can
Yes,
go wrong?
I deserve this. I deserve this.
I had no intention of spitting my tea today.
I mean, I don't know you, but if you say so, you probably do deserve it.
Avir will shout over to your group saying, have you guys chosen a task?
Yeah, Mr. Mucky Muck. That's low under my breath.
Severe.
Turn around. You got phenomenal hearing.
Yes, well. Come
Quick
sign in then.
coordination, no.
Alright, so you sign everybody's names. Do you know everybody's names, yeah?
2 gold pieces. The
Let's
first
see.
person that can pronounce mine.
Yeah. No. I will just put Blippett's party.
Blippett's pie.
I figure he's the most memorable person of our entire group. They're not going to forget the frog person. So they'll know the frog person group.
Avir will hand you a scroll. I'll say this is a council writ. Should you be impeded on any of your tasks, you can present this, which will show you are an order from the council. There you go.
Magic. Have a great day.
Best of luck.
Yeah. Here's our royal writ, which is our little freedom pass, just in case anybody holds us up, but I don't expect it to really amount to much. You guys ever dealt with royalty before? We'll be fine. Who wants to hold it?
I'll take it.
I
I'm
could
sure you will.
potentially
Who wants to
store it in my spell book where it would be dry and safe.
I'm going to hand it to the cleric.
Good choice.
I take it and put it in my alms box.
Keep this ready at hand. We may need it. No
You
offense.
mentioned the
but if
thieves
I
guild
give you
one time.
something, Siwa, no offense, but if I give you something, I don't expect to get it back. That's just silly.
Fair.
You would actually see Lana's spellbook opening an eye and looking very, very perturbed.
Do I have to address the book? How many of your things are actual members of the party?
That you will have to figure out.
Very well. So, who's up for a drink?
Yeah. I'm always down for one.
Gotta get our road ale on.
Oh, Clayton. Take a map as well while you're at it. And he slides one across the desk.
Thank you, you're a great personage. This?
Strategos Ivir.
Strategos Severe. I'm glad that we're on a first name basis. Strategos, thank you. Turn around and walk back to the group hurriedly.
That's not my first name.
guy's name is Strategos from now on in my head. That's on his birth certificate. First name, Strategos. Last name is Ivir. You know, it works out.
Okay.
So on for wine then, right?
Indeed. Let's discuss our travel plans over a nice frothy ale.
Okay, so
Maybe a dice game.
for brevity's sake, you guys head to a nearby tavern. Siwa, which is what I'm gonna call you because I can't pronounce your character name. You would know exactly where to take them, having mostly lived in and around Sedisvir. So you find.
Follow me, you lot. I know exactly where to go. It's quiet, it's out the way, and we can come up with a plan. And yes, it does have ale.
Okay.
You heard him. Let's go.
Okay, you enter into the tavern. Standard tavern setup. It's fairly quiet in here. It's around just post the middle of the day at this point. So business is not exactly booming in here. There's a few patrons inside.
Less than an hour in, and we've already resorted to day drinking.
I don't understand. Day drinking? It's just drinking. You just drink.
Day drinking is what people do when they stop drinking at some point. Never mind.
I'm sipping on a flask as I'm listening to you.
How
Can't
do
wait to order a
peop-
drink.
Oh, right. Normal people don't have exams. Right.
You know, I think that you're going to be full of useful little tidbits of observations like that. I think you should just keep that coming. It's going to be really useful.
Oh, I know sarcasm when I hear it.
Just don't make me fly when you sneeze.
How would she make you fly?
It makes you...
No.
Aren't fairies
That's
dusty?
my question.
That's the thing. Fairies are dusty, right? How is that pixies? It's one of you flying types.
I do have fairy
This-
dust, but it only makes
still
you
have-
sparkle and easier to hit.
And you still have to have happy thoughts to fly.
Don't sneeze on me.
There's no issues of Clayton taking off.
Well, now that I hear that it actually makes me more vulnerable to attacks, definitely don't sneeze on me. Also, do we need to order you a thimble or something? Do you have a smaller container for this, or do we just dunk you in our drinks?
That's small.
Perfect.
Hey, listen, doll. You're on some stuff, buddy. There's a couple of smart
Why,
people
Jack?
around here.
I'm sorry, I will watch my step. I'll try not to step on any of you.
Yeah, exactly. My boot's probably heavy. I don't want it on my head.
Okay. Yeah.
Drinks.
So the tavern keep will show you guys to a table where you all fit, provide you with drinks. Anybody who wants drinks, it's not expensive. 2 coppers at the most.
I'll have several.
Okay, several times 2 coppers for you.
Let me go ahead and deduct that real quick.
Getting a single pint of cider, knowing very well that anything more would leave her quite sloshed.
So, cleric, thief. fairy scholar? You're a fairy
You're
scholar?
pretty
Right?
accurate, yes.
All right. Right. And then blip it. Buddy, I'm still trying to. Are you a sorcerer? Like, what is the rope thing? Does your people have magic?
Yeah, I'm a druid, man. I play with the trees and the wind and, all the stuff.
You're a druid.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That means you chose that form.
Huh?
You chose to be a tiny frog then.
I
Oh, is that
mean,
a wild shape? What's your form?
no.
Wild
Be
shapes
real. Are
can't
you an
talk.
Well, how the hell do I know? I don't know. I heard you guys turned into bears and shit.
I mean, this is pretty much how I always been. I used to have a tail, but, this is pretty much how I've always been.
Gross. Yeah.
How'd you lose the tail?
I don't know, it just kind of fell off one day. I don't think I needed it anymore.
That's gross. All right. So, I'm going to ask everybody, have any of you been to this place that we're going? This town? This area? We've got a map and we've got our little mission statement, so I'll just pull it out. And
Lana, you would probably be familiar with Phantom Villa. Being in the study of the arcane, it's where a lot of colleges are for mages and stuff. It's sort of the scholarly hub of Talaria. I will change you over to the world map so you can see where you are versus where you're going. I will get rid of this cross that I put on this map for the other group. So as it stands, you guys are currently over here. Phantom Villa is all the way down here.
good news is it's mostly main road traffic, plenty of stops along the way to get a drink. Should be easy gold.
My favorite words.
Okay, just for idea of like scale, this would probably take you a 2-day journey using the roads to get to Phantom Villa.
I just don't think it would be a good idea if we took the young ones through Pandemonium. And I use that metaphorically. You haven't seen enough murder yet. I can tell by looking in your eyes.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to Pandemonium.
Well, if we took a straight shot, we could run right through there. Supply up before we tackled the abomination, then hit Phantom Villa. However, surviving Pandemonium alone is its own adventure.
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll keep you alive.
That frog is funny. So, the best way to go, set a sphere down to Leodum, cross the river, head down to Phantom Villa. Easy peasy.
I agree. I think to begin with, yeah. That way we can get supplies. We're not caught as off guard. and there's plenty of people about.
Just make sure you keep your hands to yourself.
I will, holy man.
I'll be satisfied if you just don't rob us. All right. Is there anything you need to purchase? Do you want to do some shopping before we leave Setosphere? This is the biggest city in this whole area.
Currently
think-
so strapped on cash that shopping might not be the best idea.
If it's going to be a longer journey, I should probably pick up some food for the trip.
Well, I'm sure we could. Oh, we've already left and we're in the tavern. Never mind. Like, I'm sure we could tell one of these royal folks. Man, I need to stop drinking. We left hours ago, didn't we? Yeah. All right. All right, let's go to a general store.
Okay.
Stop
Say,
on some rations.
yeah, I'd say Christian, you can go to a general store and pick how much food you're looking to pick up.
You said it's at least a 2-day journey there.
Yeah.
Week's rations, do you?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
A week's rations.
Pick up some fresh ones in Fontainebleau. That way you're not chewing on hardtack from last week. To be fair, which was probably 3 months ago on the merchant caravan.
I get you a price, yes? It's one of the rations, so it's 5. Yeah, so the general store owner you go to see, he'll do you a deal for a week worth of rations for 3 gold pieces.
Sounds like a bargain.
And that's 7 one-day rations. You should maybe already have some in your sheet, so you can just. Although I will say, those bags don't work so well. I am waiting for updates.
Correct. I do not have any rations anywhere.
Bear with. Oh no, you already have yours there. Yeah, so you just upped yours. Have you upped
Yeah.
yours? Yeah. Okay. And Alana, do you not have rations? No, because you have a scholar's pack, not an adventurer pack.
Lana hands over 3 gold for food.
Okay, so you get a week's worth of rations. Let's do that quick while I'm in here.
Knowing what we're about to head into, I did a quick check of my spells, and my major armor is not in Foundry for some reason. Neither is my Cure Wounds. Forgot to prepare the mage armor, so that part might be on me, but it's not in the list at all.
Hold on. Look again.
Yes. But yep, everything's there. Perfect.
Okay. I
Thanks.
will also say any prepared spellcasters in the group, if you'd like to go ahead and make sure you have the right number of spells prepared now, that would be good.
It's just a real easy way to make sure everything's prepped and fresh and prepared. Throw in a long rest. It's like a lot of my activities, even though I've just started, my actions per day and stuff weren't ready.
Okay.
So I did a long rest and it'll refresh those things.
That's fine.
Yeah, I seem to have everything that I need.
Yeah, you don't have any prepared spells or anything. You just have
No.
You just have the one race-related cantrip. So,
Yeah.
but I do believe, yeah, three of 5 are prepared spellcasters.
Yeah, I looked. I'm all good though.
No sorcerers in here, just born right. Yeah.
I'll have to go through and start on preparing some of these as we continue on.
Okay, no worries. So you buy some rations. Does anyone else have any other shopping they wish to do instead of Veer before you guys move on? Remember, by the time you've had your tavern drinks and you've done your shopping, it's middle afternoon at this point.
Yeah, I've got rations. I'm good to roll. Yeah.
You guys don't mind traveling at night, do you?
I prefer it.
Should be relatively safe. There shouldn't be too many bandits.
I don't see terribly well in the dark, but as long as I got people around to help that out.
Lana, roll me a d20 if you'd please.
Okay.
Thank you. What is going beep 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 on Siwa's mic over there?
Beep.
Does everyone
I
else see
think
it, or am I
it's-
just going crazy?
His mic does spike every once in a while. My
Okay.
guess it's music in the background.
Oh, yeah, downstairs in the pub.
There's
Sorry.
a very rhythmic beat downstairs.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I...
You're all good. I was just like, what is boop boop boop? Okay.
It's like they don't care about my personal life.
I know. How dare they? Okay. So, you guys are all happy setting off middle afternoon, yes? Cool. Okay. You guys, exit city. Let's change up the tunes. You exit the city, and as you head down the southern road, you are headed towards Leodum, correct? Was that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting that wrong. Yeah. Cool. This road is quite populated. Various travelers, merchants, carts going up and down this road as it's the obviously main connect between the capital city and the nearby town of Leodum. It does get quieter as the sun begins to dip behind the horizon when you get about here. Why am I trying to do it on the OBS? There we go. And as it gets darker, you start coming across less and less people as you head down this southern road.
So what do we think this abomination will be? I'm intrigued.
A probably bored wizard. They come up with interesting things.
Nothing scarier than a wizard.
Interesting things.
As long as he's not a grave robber.
Grave robbing? You got a problem with robbing dead people?
I have a problem with bringing things back to life that should be dead.
I also have a problem with that, but I don't think it's the same problem. My problem
If you
is
choose
mostly...
to
Go on.
if you choose to take a few coppers off of those who are headed into the afterlife, they can't take it with them when they go.
Very true. I have to hit
I
them
mean,
too
to
many
be
times
fair,
for
they
them to go
can't
back
put
to...
their body with them either.
What was that, little friend?
I said, to be fair, they can't take their body with them either.
What comes back is not always what was once there, though.
Very true.
Sometimes dead is better.
Death has a way of changing people, I suppose.
Guys, continue heading along in the night. It gets darker and darker. Eventually, finally. Again, it's about the wee hours in the morning when you arrive. So the road is dead as you happen upon the town, which is a very basic run-of-the-mill town. Obviously, not full of people right now. Dark. The streets are empty. Shops are closed. As you head further into the town, you come into a main square. As you get closer to the main square of the town, I can't play it on this run through for my veteran players because copyright. You hear what sounds like sandstorm. And as you near, you see flashing lights. There's a few people gathered in the square. And as you get closer, you see... very odd. Dancing Kenku in the square. The square itself around you almost seems to distort in ways as well, while lights flash around. And again, just imagine sandstorm is the sound you can hear.
What?
I have no idea.
agree.
Should we just pretend we never saw that?
I think we have to go around it just to get to the end. I don't want to get too close to the edges of it, though. It looks dangerous.
I'm just popping with the music. I don't know what you guys' problem is. This is awesome.
Nobody appears to be alarmed. Does anybody else find that alarming?
What a strange little town.
My
I'm gonna draw
experience
my
is
war pick.
birds are strange,
I'm a-
and this looks birdish.
Yes. I'm gonna draw my war pick and go into the square and try to see what they're doing at the beginning or at the middle of all this.
As you get a bit closer, you can see the in between busting some mad shapes. The Kenku is pulling out goods, handing them to people, and taking gold.
That the weirdest sales pitch I've seen in quite a while? Or is that a spell?
Is that... Sorry, say again.
I will try casting Detect Magic.
Okay, you cast Detect Magic. There's a lot of magic going on.
Lana just starting to draw a diagram of all the magic happening. Now she is distracted.
Hold on, I do have his spell list here. These fucking dancing lights, minor illusion, dissonant whispers, fairy fire.
Okay, Lana is feeling threatened. That is pretty
moonbeam,
much her spell list.
magic mouth, hallucinatory terrain. He's doing it all.
Can I see anything that may explain in any way what's going on? Like if I just standing at the side and just...
As you side round, where you
Yeah.
can see behind the crowd, there's a little board up that says Wonder Quill's Magical Goods.
Do we believe he's legitimate, or is this a snake oil salesman?
Insight check.
Alana looks over from her notes and says, "The magic's real. If the items are, no idea yet."
11.
This... Mm-mm. You're like... not sure? You've heard of travelling salesmen. This is likely. Blip it, on the other hand. You know this character.
I walk forward. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Blipper! How you doing, brother? What can I get you today?
Oh, I don't,
Of course.
I'm not sure if I need anything today, but it's nice to see you.
Hey, it's good to see you too. Are these your new friends? Have you made friends, buddy?
I mean, I guess kinda. Some of them, I'm not sure if they know what friends are, but we'll get there.
Oh, aye, oh, aye. Any of yous want some goods today?
The much more interesting question would be, what do you have to offer and what would it cost?
Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Wonder Quill. And I can get you pretty much anything you need. Within reason. Diddle-oo-doo. This isn't copyright. Diddle-oo-doo. Diddle-oo-doo.
So when you say you can get us anything within reason,
Oh, aye.
can you be more specific?
Well, I deal in magical artifacts, you see, young man. And, I mean, general artifacts as well, if you need them. I can get them as well. And my main shop's back in Ceresvere. I might be from Sweden and not Glasgow, I'm not sure.
I don't think that I'm looking just yet.
Right, well, I'm always around. If I'm not in the shop, my little helpers will see to you, huh?
What do you have that may help a thief?
What do I have that may help a thief? Hold on a minute. And he will start rifling through his small bag. It's a very small bag. But you've seen other people do this as well. Bless you. Let's have a look. Got a couple of items at the moment. I've got got a bracer of flying daggers. It's expensive, but it's good. Especially if you get into trouble, if you get caught.
What do you consider expensive?
Hold on, let me think about that. I'd probably say this is about 1,500 gold pieces.
Expensive then.
Oh aye. Not easy to come across.
Okay. I will bear this in mind.
Lana flies very, very close to the Kanku instead, dares and says, "Do you sell bells as well?"
Bells. I think I might have some bells. Let me have a look.
Spells, not bells.
Spells, not bells. Oh, spells. Spells. Selling spell. You mean like scrolls?
Yes, or depending on what form your magic takes, something that I theoretically could copy. Most of the time, the easiest way is scrolls.
I've got a few scrolls. What kind of scroll are you after? Do you know? Okay.
Anything and everything.
Okay, let's have a look. So currently, okay, I've got scroll of protection from beasts. He starts rifling a bit more through. And I've also got a general scroll of protection. That's all I've really got in the way of scrolls at the moment. But if there's anything you want, let me know, you know?
Okay, then I might start writing a list of spells I would be interested in.
Alright.
Thank you.
Very good, very good. It's not often you see a fairy in these parts. I mean, I know the veil is thin here, but it's not often.
It's a bit more complicated. My parents adopted me. They're humans. They say they found me. Who truly knows with those two?
Aye, I mean...
They're the definition of eccentric.
Eccentric. Oh, never boring than that.
As I'm currently on the run from them, definitely not.
Oh. Very well. Best of luck to you, lassie. What about you, Master Grung? Again, not usual to see one of you. Can I do you for anything?
Nope, not today.
Not today?
Not today.
No. Alright then. Well, I best be getting back to business. As I said, if you want to find me, I'll be around. If not, check out my store in Ceresvere.
Can I get your name again?
It's Quill.
What a strange fellow.
I gotta admit, I kind of feel like I'm trapped in a Disney film. I'm surrounded by butterflies and bird people and the frog person.
What is a Disney and what is a film?
Good question.
He's seen many realms.
Really,
I
really
told you I
don't?
know what comes when you die. What was that?
Oh, I was just asking, are we looking for an inn? Are we gonna keep going? What are we doing?
I assume we need an inn because it's the wee hours of the morning. We've traveled all night, so that makes sense. Shall we get an inn?
Sure, be
Delete this
sleeping on
sound
the
heavily.
ground.
Okay. Luckily,
We
in
will
the
look for
square,
nearest dive.
you look that way, and you see the Rusty Rose Tavern in the square.
Alright, well, let's go.
You walk in. There is a. It's kind of dying down. As I say, this is the wee hours in the morning, so it's not very busy in this tavern either. You guys like to visit taverns when they're not busy. There's some people passed out on the benches from the night's drink before. And a female satyr behind the bar cleaning mugs.
And now a goat.
Hi there, do you have any rooms open?
Hello. You're kind of late. Yeah, we've got some rooms. You need rooms?
Yeah,
How many rooms?
not sure how many.
I just
Five?
look around at everything.
5 rooms?
There's 5 of us. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that will be 25 silver pieces then, please.
We'll drop down 2 gold. Send up a pitcher of mead.
So I still need. Did you put down 2 gold?
Lana, it's
Couple
another one.
25.
And she gives you 5 silver pieces in change. Yeah. Not
5
this
silver
time,
pieces, I'm
Blip it. As you look over, you see the 4th wall and the face of the DM looking at you, going, "Not this time, Mr. Goat."
I really need to stop drinking. I'm seeing some weird things.
Just
Don't lick
to
the toad. Don't lick the toad.
just to annoy Clayton, Lana casts minor illusion and summons a tiny version of him on her hand.
Right.
Actually, I'll just take that jug of mead right here. That'd be fine.
Hmm.
Can it fight? Can the little me fight?
It starts doing a tiny sword dance. Yes, that's what it does.
I'm gonna give you what almost looks like a smile.
I crack a tiny smile as well. That's funny. It's funny. Like,
Okay, so you
All
went
right,
straight
I'm
up to your
going to-
room where there's mead being taken to you. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna tell everybody, don't bother me for the next 8 hours. Even if the inn is burning down. I'm tough. I'll survive it.
I'm going to grab a drink and survey the surroundings and just see if I can pick anything up and see what's happening.
Nothing is happening. It's very early in the morning.
I don't
I don't-
sleep.
ordering alcohol, Lana orders a giant pitcher of coffee, which she downs and then heads up to pass out. How she manages to pass out from caffeine, yet to be determined.
It's called ADHD.
Literally, yeah.
Overall, how many people are in the tavern?
It's probably 3 people passed out on the benches and then the tavern keep that you spoke to.
All right. I'm gonna grab a glass of wine and head up to my room.
Okay. Nice. Flip it.
I head up to my room.
For some reason.
You just head up to your room. Do you need...
I head up to my room. I crack open one of my canteens of water and use shape water to turn it into a bubble that I just hang out in.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
That's actually kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I need that art. I need the art of this.
If you want to, just for practice or thematically, I will say nothing happens when you sleep in this inn. You can go ahead and take a long rest should you need to recover anything. As well, I say morning dawns, but it's 8 hours, so it's maybe like late morning by the time you guys get up. Aside from those of you who don't sleep so well, you know.
I'm just downstairs in the tavern while everyone starts collecting.
They bring you breakfast first.
Push it back. Mead.
You're not gonna eat anything?
I'll eat rations later.
Okay. I was gonna
I kind of got
say.
a weird thing about, you know, Clayton. He's a suspicious kind of person, and like he has this, and he's not very smart. So he kind of has the idea that like it's harder to poison alcohol because the alcohol kills the poison.
Well, you see in front of where they put down, you know, some nice meats and cheese and bread. It's very continental.
To yourself, explain to Clayton that alcohol in itself is actually poison.
I belch loudly while eating some moldy hardtack. Yep.
I believe that's an unwinnable argument.
Probably. Very
I'll go
likely.
over and at least give Clayton some of my rations for it. And this looks better than the stuff you told me not to eat.
Take 'em. That stuff makes you soft, I'm just saying.
The stuff that I gave you, or the stuff you're eating?
No, the all this. I'm gonna point at the table. That shit. Now this will
Just food in general. But why would we want... I don't want hair on my face. No, never mind. Do it. Okay.
I don't know. A dwarven lady told me that a long time ago, and I've just been saying it ever since.
Lana
there's anyone
takes
who knows
one look
about
at the
things.
food on the table and decides to order tea.
You get tea.
So what's our plan from here? We're about a day away.
Yeah.
I think that sounds about right.
Okay. So if we are in fact a day away, I think we need to start thinking about what the plan is. Is the plan to go in through the front door? Is it reconnaissance? Is it... How do we operate this?
I think
Well,
the first step we need to do, it would be to see if anybody has actually seen the abomination and what kind of threat it actually is.
Oh, I did not mean
Oh.
to do that.
I'm gonna ask about the wizard.
Ignore me!
Find out what.
Carry on.
Should we
So we'll put-
strategically find out if the wizard is actually still at large, and if yes, question him? If not, maybe ask the people that actually took him in and categorized him as a danger to see what said abomination actually is. The more information we have, the better.
I agree.
Yeah. If we have a dangerous abomination in that town, somebody will know something, which would make more sense than going in blind.
I think this is a great plan. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna start asking some questions. You guys hit some of the local area. You're well-read, you two, right? You guys can blend in with the book crowd. You can ask some of the scholars and mages, maybe some of the students, if they've heard anything about the wizard or see anything. I personally will be looking in all of the sinister places, all the really bad, dark places that you guys don't want to go, like the gambling houses. I'm going to be looking in the saloons, the bordello, perhaps. You know, any of those places, using my underworld contacts to find information.
Why change the habit of a lifetime? I'm very good at getting into places that people don't know that I'm in, and yeah, I feel like I can find out some information without having to deal with people and without anyone knowing what I'm doing. So I think
Go ahead.
I think if we get any answers from the locals, then I can go and search certain locations.
Are we going the more direct route? Are we letting people know that we are looking for the abomination, or should I pretend to be trying to join the academic group?
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not smart enough to suggest that. I don't know.
Working undercover may be a smart way to do this. People will be more open to somebody that they think coming into their circle than 5 strangers wandering into town.
Especially if the wizard has not been apprehended. Talking to a fellow academic might be easier than being questioned.
Yeah, maybe you can find a reason to be interested in his work for good reasons.
I don't have to find a reason, I already have a few.
All right.
Various steps ahead.
You remember our not jumping in the fire discussion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the only person we have to worry about being dishonest about what's going on is the wizard who created this thing in the first place. The rest of the town would seem to be in some kind of trouble if this is a real danger, and should happily help us.
Strategically, maybe someone who's good at detecting lies should come with me then, because that is not my specialty.
I can absolutely help with that.
If all else fails, I have a knack for making people be honest with me.
So what if, thinking about this, me and Clayton deal with the underworld side of things, and the more book smart and lie detecting people go and deal with the academics?
Yeah, from what I know, this is a mage town. It's going to be heavy on the students and the stuffy mucky mucks.
We'll stand out like sore thumbs.
I could help you blend in. I could teach you some things. I went to Mage College after all.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and change myself so I look completely I'm gonna just pick somebody that looks completely different than me. Skin color and all.
You do see Clayton suddenly appear as not Clayton.
Just one solution to do it.
I can blend in. The issue is it's tacky. And I like the way I look.
Blending in is one thing. Knowing how to talk their language is quite another. I think Liliana has a point in teaching you at least some key phrases.
Very much so.
And we have a whole day to walk there, so it's not like it's going to add anything to our journey.
I could go through the ABCs of academic life with you.
Now this I have to see.
Do wizards have bodyguards?
Depending on the wizard and the family they're from, they might have, yes.
There you go. You're from a family. I'm your bodyguard. I'm not going to pass as a student of the wizarding arts, I promise. Let's just save ourselves the humiliation.
That might actually work. That fancy family name of mine has to be useful for something.
Oh, are you actually a member of a wealthy family?
Think more like estate and merchants.
They do pretty well, huh?
How well are we talking?
Well enough to decide that their daughter is collateral to be used for trading? Exactly.
Okay.
That's cold.
That's good news. If you ever want to rob them, let me know.
Did you
Like
not
my
just hear that?
brother's
They
too
don't
much
have
for that.
They can't have too much money if they're trying to use her to trade. I mean, she's tiny.
You underestimate the value of brides in certain circles.
Wait a minute. Are your parents fairies?
No, my parents are humans. They adopted me.
Oh, that
Wow.
makes so much sense. Yeah. Humans are scum.
You should always
I
be free
want
to
to
make your
remind
own
you that I
choices.
am right here.
And I am over here calling human scum. Hey, look. Not quite the pointiest ears you've ever seen. I'm half human. I think I get a pass.
We'll
Listen,
see.
Humans are so diverse, so popular, so amazingly creative and talented that they pretty much invented all the ways to screw you over that we now employ every single day. There are good
I didn't think
humans,
I'd say
and there are
this, but
scumbags.
I didn't think I'd say this.
Good
I
elves.
agree with Clayton.
This is getting deep.
There are bad elves. But you know what you don't see elves doing in mass? Destroying half of the known realms by sheer acts of magic. When was the last time you seen an elf bring down a meteor swarm that took out an entire village? No, it's always a human. It's always a power-driven, mad human sorcerer going, ah!
I find
Right, holy man.
in my travels that most of the villainous or bad type people that I find have more scales than skin.
Well,
None
I
of them
gotta
have
say,
pointy ears, though.
This is true.
Do you have scales, Frog? Frog, do you have scales?
No, I have slimy skin.
All right. So we're in good company. No scales, no humans, except for the holy man.
And
Should be
half
around-
of you, of course.
around- It's the half with scars.
We will compare those one day.
Okay, now that conversation's come to a natural close, I just want to say if people want an intermission to get more drinks or anything, now is your moment.
Oh, I fully need to pee.
Okay. If you need to smoke, if you got it, man.
Break time.
Thank you to anybody in the chat who's still watching. I did see your posture check, Prince Games, and I did indeed adjust. But yeah, they all left. They all left me here during the intermission. They all went at the same time. Clearly, bladders were full. I'm hoping to organise some interesting things to do during the intermissions going forward and stuff, which I will discuss with the groups in the future. But other than that, how are we all today? And also, if you're watching on YouTube at a later date, make sure you like and subscribe, as it helps a lot. This party is funny. I'm all for Blippet. I'm not gonna lie. Blippet is best character. Deep conversation about how humans are worst race.
Oh, he definitely gets some credit. Yeah, Blippet's cool.
Blippet's cool.
Now that I'm out of
Wow,
character, I
good,
can
good,
be
but
happy.
we're not done yet. Prince Games should stick around. I mean, we've probably got, what am I saying? Probably about another hour left, tops. Before I have to collapse in a sniveling heap in my bed because, unfortunately, despite most of my viewership being in the US, I am in the UK.
Could you send me the Twitch link quickly
The Twitch
so that I can
Of course I can.
pass on? Thanks
I'll do it-
kindly.
I'll do it on my phone. Da-da-da. I'll do it on my phone. And in case you're new here and you don't know, I also run another game on Mondays. Clayton and Blippet are both in it as different people. Mr. Goat and the Doctor.
The doctor.
The Doctor.
I don't think the doctor would put up with Clayton at all.
No. I don't think
the
Mr.
doctor
Goat
be
would.
going off all the time. Mr. Goat, you don't have horns, but I'm gonna take yours. The thing is Clayton, it's not personal. You know what I mean? His value will be demonstrated later when he's doing what he does best. Everybody's like, this guy's a dick. I'm not dealing with this shit. And then they see him in a fight and they're like, I'll deal with a little bit of it if he's on my side. Yeah.
You got to make up for it somewhere, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not a bad. I'm not a bad guy. What was that?
I don't know what
Was
that
Darth
was.
Vader?
Darth Vader appeared.
Darth Vader has entered the chat.
No, we can't talk about Darth Vader too much. I'll get copyright strikes from Disney.
Sorry, the British tea alarm just went off in my area, so
Oh, no.
I had to-
What? A
Yeah.
British tea alarm at this hour?
Yeah, I know. It's village timing and it's weird.
Oh. Are you in a village now?
Yeah,
I'll bet that's kind of peaceful if it wasn't above a pub.
it's absolutely lovely. Like I've gone from just pretty much London to a nice little quiet village where there's about 200 people, and it's
I
absolutely
I don't think we should
peaceful as any.
pretend. I don't think we should pretend where you used to live is London. I know where that was. No.
It's close enough.
So yeah, so you've gone from a place where if you stop in a moving vehicle, your tires will be stolen to somewhere much nicer. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Like little old women wave to me and say hello in the morning when I go to the shop now, and I'm like, me? I'm a degenerate. Why are you saying hello to me? Yeah, they're lovely.
Prince Games, I do have some copyright strike experience. It happens to me often. Both on YouTube and on TikTok. Put exclamation point socials for all the other socials. There you go.
He's trying to get a little bit better.
I am trying. I don't use. I had what I thought was a royalty-free playlist for like the start and the end of the stream, but apparently it wasn't, because when we went to put the stuff on the YouTube, it was like copyright detected, and then we'd have to clip it out. So, but it's fine. I
thought I was muted. So.
You're fine. Well, the
I
drum.
thought I was muted and I started burping.
I didn't hear it, and the drum and bass from earlier appears to have stopped.
Yeah, I've stuck the headphones in now, so hopefully the background noise should be limited. But if you start hearing smooth operator or I start swinging from the ceiling, that's what's happened.
Have you not begged him to change the playlist yet?
Yeah, I have. He doesn't care. He finds it hilarious. I think it's now let's just see if I can have a mental breakdown.
Oh. I mean, as I mentioned to you the other day, I do feel you. I had a similar experience with a person in a neighbouring room to me once, woke up every day to What's New Pussycat by Tom Jones. That was
That's
my...
rough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah, the problem is I think you point it out and then they continue to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Until they get bored.
Yeah, like I was weird. I thought if I mentioned how much it was driving me crazy, that he would respect that as a human being.
No,
But
no, the banter,
no,
the banter
Yeah.
element is too strong. Yes.
Yeah. At this point,
Part of
it's just for the plot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'd be more calculated with it if I was the pub landlord and someone came to me, stop playing that song. It's driving me mad. Okay, I'd be like, okay, and I'd stop doing it for about a week, and just every now and then, when the person least expected it, smooth operator. So we just gotta wait for Marie to
Like,
come back.
It's so deeply ingrained in here now that even when he doesn't play it, like I can still hear it.
That's called mental illness, Remy.
Accurate.
That is quite the sentence to come back to.
Mental illness.
What can I say? I'm somewhat of a smooth operator.
Oh dear. Is the Clayton back? No, he ran away again. Oh, no.
Kicking in.
He is back. He is ready. Okay. So, let's move this along. You guys set back out, I will activate you back on this world map for your enjoyment. There you go. That whole time I could have been setting something up, but you know, it's fine. I can do it now. You guys make your way further down the road towards Fontaine Villa. And this road, when you look to your left, you've got the river running alongside it, the eastern forest, which Clayton, Christian, and Blippet you all know very well. See where you've been in there a couple of times. You've maybe looked at it from time to time, Lana. You've looked at it, you've gone, oh, there's pandemonium in there, nah. Nah. And then you've got the forest to the west of the road as well, where some of you, particularly Blippet, will know the Tabaxi village of Lasomni lies. Do we have a marching order as you come down the road?
I might as well be first. Awfully perceptive.
I'm just keeping Siwa in sight. Wherever I'm at, Siwa's in front of me, not behind me. Beyond that, I don't care.
The feeling is mutual, my friend. The feeling is mutual.
Siwa and Clayton are side by side.
Yes. Yes.
I definitely think that myself and Liliana should be in the middle of the party.
Leilana would actually be reading most of the time, hovering mid-air and accidentally bumping into people if the people in front of her stop.
If it's me, she just floats over me.
Okay. I might have to move the map slightly so you can see you at the top. As you head down the road, there is some traffic on this road. It's not as busy as the road between Sedisvere and Leodum, but there has been some traffic. What is your passive perception, Blippet?
22, I believe.
What?
Yeah.
It's what?
What is it?
I want to say it's 22. I'm looking for it. Give me a sec. I don't know where it is on this character sheet.
Lippet isn't missing anything!
Holy fuck, it is! Okay.
Yes.
I've just found
You are definitely in the front. Yeah.
Always.
Blippet.
This
Rocket
is
can
what
see its
happened
parallel
to
universes.
I thought I was just watching people.
He's got a passive perception of 22. Okay.
That's insane. Yeah, anyway.
Okay. So, as you head down the road with your friends, you notice in the tree line,
Everything.
everything. Everything.
Watching isn't a skill. Blip it.
Yeah, they see you though as well. These appear to be ruffian types at the ready. As you look at them, they realize they've been seen and will leap out of the trees. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative for the first time. Mhm.
Where do I hit to roll for initiative?
So, right click your token on the screen. It's the sword and shields to the right.
Thank you.
And then you can pop out the combat tracker or just go into the combat tracker via the swords on the very top right of the screen.
Mhm.
And then hit the dice next to your name. There you go. One, two. Tressem's in. Armor's in. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, were you okay? See what?
I just completely realised I was muted.
Oh,
So what? Sorry, I'm a
yeah.
bit
So
lost.
right
on
click,
the-
right click your token, and then it's the swords and shield on the right hand side.
Yeah. Oh, yep.
That will roll a die. Oh no, it won't. What it will do is it will put you in the combat tracker. So very top right of the entire screen, the swords next to the chat bubbles,
Yes.
and there should be a dice in there for you to roll.
Alternatively, he can also do it out of his sheet. There
Oh,
is
yeah,
an
got it.
initiative
There we
button.
go. Boom.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And Siwa, you were the first one to react.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a problem with my initiative roll.
What is your problem with your initiative roll?
It did not bring in the alertness feature to my character sheet,
What should the alertness feature
which
do?
I will now copy and paste. So it should be giving me a +5 bonus to my initiative.
Okay. I will fix that while Siwa takes that turn.
No worries.
Okay. I'm gonna. Sorry. Why is this not? Sorry. I'm not seeing any of the bandits or anything.
Zoom out on the
Okay.
map. Because they're all on the
How am I
far.
zooming?
They're all on the far left-hand side of the map.
Okay. I'm gonna use action to hide.
You're going to try and hide. Okay, you're gonna.
Yes.
Where are you going to hide?
That is a very good question, isn't it? Is there anything about that I can?
You can always slide down the riverbank, I guess.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, so all you have to do is drag your token and just pop her down there or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just. Oh Jesus! What have I done here? Let's pull that out. Okay, so make a stealth check for me. So on the main page of your character sheet, just click
Yeah.
the word stealth, yeah?
Yeah.
It's 14.
Told you I used all my good rolls.
Okay. Awesome. Do you
Yep.
do anything else on your turn?
No, I'll watch for now.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. This one is going to fire a crossbow bolt at Blippet. I meant to put public rolls back on. I do apologize. Does a 15 hit you, Blippet?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Okay, and then he's going to move slightly up there.
If that was an attack roll, it's still on private.
Yeah, no, I've just turned I said my apologies. I'll need to turn public rolls on. I turned them on.
Sorry, just quickly, how do I zoom out on the map a bit?
Without a mouse, I'm not sure. I just use the middle scrolling. Wherever your scroller is.
Are you on a laptop? Or how are you
He's
doing
on
it?
Chrome.
Oh.
screen pinch,
I
right?
think you can do it with 2 fingers and drag it up.
Yes, got you. Thank you. Perfect.
Okay. Lilana, it is your turn. One of the bandits has run towards the group.
I am going to see someone moving towards us and fly upwards because heck no.
Because heck no.
And when I am about 30-ish feet in the air, I'm going to throw a firebolt at him.
Nice. Nice.
Target. And... bolt. Attack. Normal.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
Nice. So you throw a firebolt down, directly hitting this bandit in his beard area. And he begins screaming, freaking out, trying to put the flames out on his beard. And is visibly burned by you. Do you do anything else on your turn?
No. For now. Oh, actually, she says, stay away. You're dirty.
Okay. This one, he's going to make a dash. Get there. What does your cat do?
My cat decides that she does not like this whole situation in general, and thinking who she would lie down on. You know what? She'd lie down on Clayton's head. That's her action.
Do you allow this, Clayton?
I am not going to waste the time, energy, or effort to bat it away.
Okay.
You know, have
It
a
shows
very,
its
very
own
fluffy
adventure.
fur ball on your head.
It chose its own fucking adventure. That's all I gotta say. I'll I'll be moving a lot in this battle.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, okay. It's gonna run out. You see, slightly larger man run out. And he's like, stop there, give us your money. As this other one comes and runs out at you as well. Which brings us to you, Clayton.
Okay.
Okay, Blippet. What do you do?
I'm gonna run at this guy. I'm gonna attack him with my staff.
Nice. Oh. Oh, that doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
That's okay. That's my turn for now.
Okay. Christian.
I'm gonna go with spiritual weapon.
Oh.
Um,
So if you
we're gonna
place,
cast it.
yeah, if you place a template as well, so you know where
Yep.
you're putting it. I've done it. Cool. Awesome.
And then roll for attack against that one there.
Cookie.
All right. So how do I
In
attack?
so the chat card in the chat, there should be an attack
Mhm.
button.
Oh, perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
Normal.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage, and again, that's in the chat card just above for damage. Boom. You'll never find out how intimidating you were, Clayton. As what does your spiritual weapon look like as it appears?
It looks like a giant casket,
A giant casket?
just beating him down into the ground.
Wow. He gets smashed down into the ground, leaving nothing but a puddle of blood on the surface of the ground. Do you do anything else with your turn?
No, I think I'm going to stay right where I'm at for right now.
Okay. Lovely.
Thing's gonna laugh loudly. I can't believe the cleric just murdered.
Okay.
You
so
might be all right, holy man.
This guy.
Told you I'll carry my own.
This guy pulls out a crossbow, firing towards Clayton. Does a 23 hit you?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it does.
Okay. A crossbow bolt grazes past your arm, and you take 3 damage. And this one rushes up behind as well. Levels its crossbow towards Blippet.
Nope.
No? Fucking tough grung. Okay. Back at the top of the round, Siwa, you are nicely hidden in that embankment. You're muted.
I was hoping I'd have more of an opportunity here, but it seems like I'm going to have to come out of hiding anyway. So, I'm going to... I'll just join the party.
And then can my short bow hit from there?
Who are you trying to hit?
Dude that come out of the trees here.
This dude. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's the what? What am I doing for that? Sorry.
The damage button's in the chat underneath where you pressed attack.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry.
No worries, you're all good. 9. Oof. It's a solid arrow straight into this guy's upper thigh.
Nice, limpy.
Did you do anything else with your turn?
No, that's me. I'll let everyone else continue with chaos.
Okay. This one has a crossbow, will be firing at Christian. Does a 6 hit you?
No, sir. No, ma'am.
No. I don't mind. I could be Sir if you want.
I was thinking who was shooting at me.
I idolize a gender-neutral society where we are all Sir, okay? As in Battlestar Galactica. No.
Right.
Okay, yeah, so an arrow goes wildly past you, nowhere near you. You're so unbothered by this crossbow bolt that it does not matter. Leilana, back round to you.
Yes. Let me see. What am I going to do now? How big is fairy fire again?
20-foot cube.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast fairy fire.
Ooh.
Get the concentration going. Okay. Rolls. There it is. I'm going to cast it on the leader and his closest underling.
Smiling Bandit rolls a 1. Another and oh wow, okay, that was dreadful from them both. That is fails from both.
You all see Lana throwing her dust at them, and it's sticking. And there are now sparkly, shiny bitches.
Nice. Anything else on your turn?
See, Dusty.
Let me check if I have any useful bonus actions at the moment. Because I do not believe so. No. That's my turn.
And your dusty area stays there for a whole 1 minute, right? So if anything runs in there, it also has to save, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So this dusty bitch in here. Okay.
The phrase "dusty bitches" has come up a lot more than I thought it would.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy about it, but yeah.
He's gonna run
Here
out.
we are.
He's dusty and shiny and in your face, Siwa.
Dusty bitch.
He's a dusty bitch. He pulls out a scimitar and takes a swing at you. Does a 12 hit you?
12?
Your armor
What am I
class-
looking for?
Your armor class is directly underneath your picture in your character sheet.
No.
No. Okay. That is all he does. The cat is still on the head here, yes?
Yes, the cat is still on the head. And it is not moving. It, for some reason, starts purring.
Okay. Okay. Just gonna run into there. Because he's stupid. And he is going to. Okay, so at you, Clayton. The big guy runs up and unleashes a flurry of attacks at you. Does a 20 hit you? As the scimitar comes round. Yeah. Okay. So, shink into one side of your armor for 6 damage. Then, in his other hand, he holds a dagger, which he will make 2 slashing attacks. Oh no, sorry, it's 2 scimitar attacks. That's my bad. The dagger comes round in his other hand. Does a 13 hit you? No? Okay. And then he comes back around with a scimitar once more. And that's another 10 damage. As you just missed the dagger, the scimitar comes around again, knocking you off kilter for a total of 16 points of damage overall. Tasty Bandit.
I took it off. Down.
Say that again, you're a bit glitchy. What? Okay. So, just need to check this. So you're 30 foot in the air, correct, Lilana?
Yes.
Okay. This one comes out, points his crossbow at you in the air. The 22 hit you. Okay.
Yes, it does. Me realizing I forgot to cast mage armor.
That's 6 points of damage as a crossbow bolt goes through one of your wings.
The wings!
The wings! Clayton, you've just been stabbed twice. Make sure you unmute. Unmute.
A quick question.
I got
Do
you.
I take off my hit points or do you?
You do, please.
Okay. Oh god, I have to do math.
I'm gonna smile at the bandit.
Just a note, you can just type in minus the number that was taken away. You don't have
Yeah,
to
if
do the
you
math.
right-click on your token, you can just do a minus underneath your token.
That is convenient.
Nah. Okay, Clayton, go ahead.
All right. Smile at the bandit leader, and I'm going to say, my turn. And start off by me burying this great sword in his face. On dice gods.
I don't know what you said, but it hits. Please roll damage.
Do I need to pop in and out? Am I having some major issues?
It's fine now.
Yeah, it's very come and go.
Interestingly, you mostly seem to be having voice issues, not camera issues.
Your
which
camera's
is
clean. Yeah.
All right, I might, after it's not my turn, I might do a refresh and reload, so don't be alarmed if I pop out for a second.
Okay.
All right,
Roll
so
damage.
that hits, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and re-roll them, because both of those are a 1 and a 2. I have to take this one, though, because of that.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, that's better. So 8 plus 4, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh. Is that 12 damage overall? Hold on, I'm confused.
And then I'm going to go ahead and
It's not-
do that second extra. Yeah, from that first attack. Mhm.
You
It's
could
8
have
plus-
actually rolled with advantage,
missed it.
so you could check if you would have
Ah.
done
Does a
that
13
net 20.
hit?
You could. Oh my god, this is cursed. Leilana was just saying you could roll the first attack with advantage, so you might want to just roll again to see if you could have got a 20, maybe.
The two both have fairy fire on them, so all attacks
I'll
are
just roll it on
advantage
the
attacks.
second. Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. Well, I'll just roll a second one for the second attack that I just did. It was the 19.
Okay, he's gonna reload. Because I don't know what's going on. This is cursed. He's like, I'm doing. I don't know what you're doing.
Is the audio any better now?
Maybe.
We'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Maybe I should just go no video for a minute. Maybe that's the ticket. Switch my profile picture to Clayton's.
Okay, so can you tell me what's going on here? Is the second roll here, like we're saying, that's for the advantage? So obviously you hit. Roll again in
Oh,
case
you didn't hear. Okay, I got you. You didn't hear the audio earlier.
When you see the recording, you will see.
So you want me to roll-
hit.
Yeah, no, I get you. You want me to roll a fourth time just to
Just-
make sure I don't get a 20 on
Yeah,
that first
roll.
attack?
Just roll me again.
Yeah, I got you.
I will accept.
No,
2,
20.
I will accept 2 hits out of this. So go
Oh.
ahead and roll damage again.
I appreciate that. It looks like a nightmare in the chat.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna start mandating you do a router refresh before every session, I think.
That's probably a good idea. I apologize.
No, you're all good. It happens.
But I'm going to go ahead and action surge and hit this guy again because I'm not really happy with how this worked out.
Okay. With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Way! That is better. That is
Yes.
better. Roll me some critical
So much
damage,
better.
please.
And he's
no,
back in the fight.
In case I haven't mentioned it to the other players yet, I have nice crit rolls, so the original first dice are always max.
Yeah, I did 22 points of damage.
You did.
And then after that, I'm going to go, now it's your turn again. And that's my turn.
He is covered in blood and displeased.
He should be.
And courtly. Blip it! It's been going down! You are covered in blood that has been sprayed from Clayton's vicious assault on the large man stood next to you.
Yeah, now it's my turn. I'm gonna swing my staff at his shins.
Okay.
Damn.
That is sad.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to try an unarmed attack.
Oh, okay. That hits.
Okay, so he has to roll a Constitution save.
Okay, hold on. Constitution save. I can't help but like mimic you. Did you do your rolls with advantage, by the way?
I didn't.
Check again in case you get a crit, and then also check on your staff strike as well. Do I have a button that can mark them as fairy fired? That would be nice.
I know that there's a mod for it if it's compatible.
I'll do them as just marked for now.
So with
so
advantage,
you definitely got the unarmed strike, but not the staff. Okay, so they rolled a 9 on their cons. Huh? Oh no, you did hit. Wait, what?
oh, never mind.
No, you definitely.
Something-
Your unarmed strike obviously still hits, but you didn't hit with the staff.
Yeah. So ignore that too.
Okay.
That was my bad.
I will. So yeah, it was a 9 on the con saving throw. What happens?
He's poisoned.
This person.
Yeah. I seem to have. What's going on?
How does your poison work? Is it just they are poisoned? Shit, why do I keep closing that on accident?
Yeah, he's poisoned for 1 minute. Takes 2d4 poison damage. I think that'd be on the next. No, that's when I apply it to a weapon. Ignore the damage. It's just poison. So he's poisoned for a minute.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay, it's fine. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay.
It's still incredibly useful. Even without any damage, just like it's like instant disadvantage paste.
Yep.
You're just like,
I seem to have frozen.
You frozen.
Yeah.
F5. Okay, Christian.
All right. So since he decided to walk right next to my giant floating casket, I'm gonna try to hit him with it.
Yeah.
How do I select the spiritual weapon?
So, I think the best way for you to do it is the spiritual weapon's one of your spells, yes?
Yep.
So,
And if I go click on...
Yeah, if you put it in again, untick consume spell slot because it's already out, and it should put the usable card back in chat for it. But without consuming the spell slot.
Okay.
It did. There we go.
Perfect.
Then you can
And
do your
then
attack.
it's still with advantage on it?
Oh yes. That definitely hits. Roll damage.
All right.
Yeah, I have a genuine issue, man. Yeah,
Oh god.
bear with me.
No worries, you're all good.
Okay. And then as my regular action, I am going to cast Sacred Flame.
Oh, it's okay, it's in the chat. Many times.
Okay.
So Sacred Flame.
Gives me
Dexterity
60
save.
foot.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm going to do it on this gentleman right here.
Which gentleman?
The one
this
that's-
guy up here.
The one
Okay.
Yep, the one that's directly across from me.
So normal saving throw.
Ah!
Unfortunate, but he.
Yeah, it's an all or none for it, so if he
It's an
saves,
all
he
or
saves.
nothing. Okay, he saves. Unfortunately.
That's alright. And then I'm going to use my movement and try to come down behind the bandit leader.
Do you have currently have the ruler selected on the left?
Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. This one is going to crossbow bolt at Christian, who's just moved around. Again, you are unbothered by these crossbow bolts.
This is not the cleric you're looking for.
This is not the cleric you were looking for. This one's seeing you come round with your scary casket weapon. Again. 18? Does that hit you?
That'll hit, yeah.
This is the cleric he is looking for. He rolls minimum damage, so you take 3 hit points as a arrow grazes past your leg.
Ow, it stings.
Just but a scratch. Okay, how we doing, Remy?
I've been completely kicked out. I've got no idea what's going on with this laptop. Decided to break down on me.
Oh no.
Yeah. Fuck.
Have you done a restart?
Yeah.
Not to be that IT guy, I've turned it off and on again.
No, it's completely broke on me.
Oh no.
God.
And you just had it in for repair as well, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, bear with me. Let me try. Can you continue without me?
I can bot
No.
you. If you can keep just attacking bandits if you want. I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just for now, and then yeah. I'll get this up and running, and then.
killed the bandit captain, just so you know.
Yay!
Yay! This one's gonna come forward somewhat. Fire a crossbow bolt in the air at Leilana. It's a 9 hit you, Leilana.
No.
No. And it is your turn.
Realizing she forgot her mage armor, she is going to cast it now for her own safety.
Okay. If you cast it, it should automatically up your AC. Maybe? Possibly?
Probably, hopefully. Let's find out. Her AC has not changed, in fact.
Not. Okay, so it should be
13 plus her dexterity, and her
Oh, hold on. Mage
dexterity.
armor. There you go. Done it. 15
Ah,
should be correct.
perfect.
Yeah.
Should be, yes.
Okay.
Dex is +2, yes.
Okay. Do you do anything else with your turn?
And doop, 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 doop. No. That's it.
Back in.
So you complete because you were stood next to Clayton, and also the bandit captain had Christian on the other side. You were able to slip in and shank the dude. Okay, that's what you did.
It's like I was here the whole time.
It was like you were here the whole time. Everybody saw a great spectacle of a rogue at work using the situation to their advantage. Okay.
So roguish, I done it without a laptop as well.
However, then the bandit who still remains in front of you is going to take a swing at you. Now take it that misses dismally.
Can I use uncanny dodge?
Do you need to when it's rolled a 9?
No, never mind. Allow this peasant.
So your cat?
The cat does nothing. It's just continuing to purr and be weird and kind of fall asleep there.
Clayton, you have a Tresson purring, sleeping on your head. Somehow, despite all the violent jerks and actions you have made with your sword, it's somehow
This cat
chilled.
thrives in chaos.
Very much so.
Okay, this one is going to dump the crossbow, pull out a scimitar, run in here. As he swings at you with a 13. Clayton?
That was cover.
I take it
This is
that.
a cat. Chaos cat.
Okay. So I take it that doesn't hit you. Okay. No. Can't hear you.
Misses.
It misses. Okay. As he swings at you, he misses as he leans over to his buddies, all on the other side of you, saying, "Retreat!"
Retreat?
Which brings it to your turn.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
What in the Jerry fuck? All right. Jerry Springer bullshit. All right, well, let's not deal with it. I'm gonna kill this guy.
Okay.
I just want to listen. Is the one that I'm attacking right next to me, is that the one that's lit by fairy fire, or is
No.
it the other guy?
This guy is lit by fairy fire down here. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, nice.
I'm gonna re-roll that damage because it's a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
Sid.
So is that now 10 damage
7.
in total? Or
7 points of damage is what it'll do.
It's still 7, okay, because he still rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He comes in with a second attack and hits again. Please roll damage. $11, nice. So, you
I'm gonna
turn
re-roll.
if you want. Okay, what's the total damage now?
Team.
Okay, so dude runs up, makes a swing at you, misses, and you
Instead
retaliate
of a beating.
by smacking once, smacking twice, and decapitating this fucker. Do you do anything else with your turn?
Dusty bitches.
Dusty bitches!
I do one last thing before my turn, and that's yell out, "Who's next?"
Oh, okay. Blip it.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go at this guy.
Don't run.
Attack him with my staff.
That does not hit, unfortunately. You and the staff.
I don't know what's going on. Actually, I think I do. I think it's rolling with the wrong stat.
I mean, we checked it had the same as the quarterstaff when we were sorting it out.
Right, but it's not giving me my dex bonus. It's rolling off my strength.
Let me fix that for you. Oops, damage formula. Okay, that should be fixed now. Do you want to try again?
Sure.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Usually, I'd say that's what shillelagh is for.
Shillelagh. It's Clayton's favorite word. I think he's frozen.
Follow that up with an unarmed strike.
Ooh. That hits. I take it he. Oh wait. So you hit him with the staff, right? And he took 9 damage, yeah?
Mhm.
You punch a corpse as he falls down.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Christian, you are left with 3 of the bandits left standing.
Well, seeing as how the one yelled out that he wanted everyone to retreat, Christian's going to sit there and yell out, "There's no amount of gold that's worth our lives. Let them run. And just in case they do anything stupid, I'm going to hold inflict wounds at 3rd level."
Oh, okay. Okay. Christian doesn't fuck around, okay. Alright. This guy is gonna dash off into the woods. This guy is gonna dash off into the woods. But Siwa, how do you feel about the guy stood next to you? And after what Christian said?
I'm taking his head.
Remember, when you attack, you get advantage on attack rolls against this one?
Yeah. So I wanted to use steady aim,
Ooh.
and then it will be short sword. So advantage, yeah.
Yeah. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
Yeah. However, you have grievously wounded him.
I'm happy with this.
You are happy with this.
Yes.
Leilana, you've heard Christian's suggestion. You've seen Siwa stab, and the other 2 bandits run. What do you do?
Good question. She is gonna look at the one still. Would she attack? Wouldn't she attack? She is gonna throw something. She's slightly pissed off. She was shot at with arrows. Her wings are in pain. Simple firebolt, though. Why ever that spammed 3 times? Who knows? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, wait. Do I have advantage on that?
Yes, you do. Roll it again. Well remembered.
Haha!
Ah, roll damage.
There you go.
Okay.
No one fires arrows at a fairy's wings and gets away with it.
You throw a firebolt, vaporizing the dude in front of Siwa. And with that, and
She just, snapped it at them like this. Finger flip.
we will end initiative.
All right, can I get everybody around Christian, please?
Oh, he's dead. I don't know why he's not dead. He should be dead. There we go.
Lana just hovering above Christian.
I'm going to need you a little closer than 30 feet above me, though.
Yeah, she's gonna lower down.
Okay. I am going
Imagine
to...
high heels right above his head.
I'm going to throw up beacon. And then who needs healing?
I don't know, little scratch.
I know that Clayton needs it.
Me, pretty please.
Need
Okay.
word.
Clayton took the brunt of the attacks, to be honest, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Clayton, you're going to take 31 points of healing from Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Beacon gives me, or anybody getting healing will give them full health, or the maximum health points off of it. And Leilana, you will take my last second's level spell slot, and that will do 16 plus 7, 23 points of healing. And as I do this, I'm also going to precariously take the arrow out of her wing.
Thank you very much. For simplicity's sake, she would have told everyone to call her Lana, by the way.
Lana. Okay.
Lana?
Lana.
I like that. It's simple.
Much easier to pronounce. Just rolls right off the tongue.
Thank you, holy man. Appreciate it.
I told you I'll hold my own.
You did great, kid. You smoked that fool. It was amazing.
I think we might actually be able to pull this off.
Now, with that, if you guys would all do me a favor, as I've said, the dead cannot take it with you when they go, and find whatever copper these corpses have.
For you, Father, I think we can make an exception. Let's go ahead and dig through some pockets, guys.
100%.
Stay
Doing the
completely
Lord's
still
work
and in
over there,
place
you,
while the Tresem starts rummaging about. This girl ain't touching
That
blood.
cat is weird. That's a weird cat.
You have no idea.
I have some idea, lady. She was just on top of my head through that entire battle, soaked in blood, purring like a spring kitten. Like,
She likes carnage a little too much.
well, we have that in common.
So, do we find anything on the dead bandits?
You do. You
Yes.
find in total, because 3 ran away, you find in total 40 gold pieces. This is all mostly off the bandit captain. You find this. He seems to carry the majority of what these lot had. 40 gold pieces. 800 silver pieces. And 2 small gold bracelets. And a pair of engraved bone dice. I will type this in the chat for these.
I'm gonna look straight at Siwa and be like, I think the holy man should keep a hold of the group fund, so we can divvy it out later.
As much as that may be offensive, I completely agree with you. Yeah, I should not be trusted.
You're not gonna trust me to hold it, are you?
Yeah, let's give it to the holy man.
Flip it. I greatly underrated your potency. I watched you. You can fight. I haven't seen a punch like that in a long time.
Well, I live out in the woods, and you gotta learn how to deal with them squirrels, because they're always touching your shit.
I'm sorry, did you say squirrels?
I did. Yeah. They're little assholes.
What did the squirrels do to you?
I told you, they always try to touch my shit.
Those sound like some very, very smart squirrels.
Yeah, like every winter. I'll be like, hey, that's not an acorn, that's my hat, you asshole, give it back.
I need an animation of the frog chasing his hat. A bunch of squirrels chasing him. Son of a squirrels!
The head looked like it's just running on its own. And just two squirrel tails swishing out from behind.
Unless anybody, I'm not really interested in most of what's here. This is money we're gonna be used. But those dice, I don't think anybody's gonna mind me holding on to those, right?
Mind if I take a
Yes,
look
please,
at them? In case they're anything interesting?
Certainly.
She is going to take the dice, and then Lana is going to let me do a quick check. Going to cast. Where is the spell? Identify as a ritual cast. But instead of it taking very long, I'm going to use her special feature as a scribe, I can't think of my own subclass. Wow. Which makes it possible for her to, once in a long rest, immediately do a ritual cast.
Okay. You do that?
Nice.
Yes,
It's
it's useful.
It's a pair of bone dice.
Okay, I'm just gonna hand them back. Sadly, not as interesting as I was hoping, but still very nice dice.
You think that you might manage to do that on the bracelets, or see if they have any kind of magical properties?
I could continue to use the spell, yes?
I put my arm out with one of the gold bracelets already on it.
I just continue to identify all the things.
Okay, yeah, the gold bracelets are just standard gold bracelets. Clearly you found the majority of this small group of highwaymen's loot that the bandit captain was carrying. Nothing magical per se, just money, and bone dice.
Things, sadly,
let me just be the first. Sorry,
nothing that would increase their value above what the actual material is.
You are all completely incorrect. You see these two dice right here, this little set of bone dice right here, this thing is worth incredible amounts of value, to be determined, and a variable fortune that can. This can change a man's life or change his stars. This is the most magical item you'll ever find. Anybody want to play?
You might not convince me. When I get stronger and can summon the spirit inside my book, he might be willing. Don't ask questions.
Company policy, I rarely do.
He's a bit of a weirdo. Likes math a bit too much for my liking.
Shall we? Get going, that is.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So
Yeah, before anyone else turns up, or they come up with reinforcements.
having not been robbed this day, you make your way continuing towards Fountain Villa, and with that, we will end today's session.
I'm also going to just say it just because I picked up my money pouch.
Just
I'm not getting caught on that 3 sessions from now.
Right.
What money, Clayton?
Thank you, Realm Gamers. On Twitch, Realm Gamers just did the hoo-yeah sound alert at the end of the session.
Did it get you? Yes, Realm Gamers, go!
I forgot to turn them off. Thank you for waiting till it was over for me to do that. Oh, my soul left my body. Right. Well,
Daddy, chill.
Daddy chill, thank you. That was the other sound alert. No more. These guys can't hear the sound alerts unless they have the stream up, so they just think I'm saying random things now. Thank you. Thank you, audience. Oh, thank you, Marie.
I thought it was fitting.
I appreciate that. Yes, Prime subscription. Very nice.
Emotional damage.
Indeed, emotion. There was no emotional damage. Today was chill.
For the most
I think
part.
the most emotional damage was Tress just sitting on Clayton's head.
Oh,
Yeah,
man. That was a lot
we
of
got a
fun.
little bit deep, but there's more to travel to.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Human are scum, but yeah.
The cat has a questionable moral compass.
You all have a questionable moral compass. The way you all leapt to immediate destruction of those bandits, I'm gonna hold that against you for the rest of this campaign. You killers, you.
Says the right person.
Hey, takes one to know one, and I'm an expert.
So
At
we've
least
covered
this is-
cannibalism. We've covered what's considered a bug. We slaughtered bandits that tried to run away from us. Fire fairy set fire to somebody's face. It was, yeah.
Fire fairy. I'll stick with that one.
Fire fairy.
Okay, well, thank you everyone on the stream who came to watch. This will be up on the YouTube hopefully by the end of this weekend. If you missed it and came in at the end and want to see the whole thing, I think that was a good session from everybody involved. We had a lot of fun, and I look forward to next Wednesday with this group. Also, in case you didn't know, we also have a group on Mondays, so catch us over there. I will send you to another D&D game that I have found on Twitch, and I hope you guys have fun over there, and we will catch you next time. Thank you very
guys.
much, everyone. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you've made it this far, then please, by all means, like and subscribe, as it helps a lot. And also, if you could do me a massive favor and check out my other socials, links are below, then that would be amazing. Until next week, everyone, bye-bye!